Hello, my name is John Adam Wilson, Savior of the Holy Bible, first God and fifth angel of the apocalypse. And today I want to give you some more about sidestepping the mob self-destruction. This is part two. Part one, we talked about slavery, defining slavery. And how do you define slavery? Because it's a big problem when one race says slavery is when you're defrauding people and prostituting people, and the other race, the mob race, says no, it's when you're degrading somebody because of their skin color, or you're forcing somebody to work because of their skin color. That's a very, very divisive subject that shouldn't be divisive, especially given the racial history of the three wars that we've had on American soil, being the Revolutionary War, the War of 1812, and of course the Civil War. And there's nothing that backs up this claim that segregation has anything to do with skin color. And when you get to that, a lot of questions have to be asked. And yesterday I was in the grocery store, and in the grocery store I saw a young lady, a young African American lady with a T-shirt that said "Stop Lynching," NAACP, democracy, something or other. And I'm thinking to myself, what is the proper way to stop people like Smokey Robinson, people like Bill Cosby, Shannon Sharpe, or even Harvey Weinstein, four black men who have been accused of rape and look quite guilty, and two of them are already in jail. So what is the proper way to deal with somebody who's raping? And it's an important question that I think we ask, that if you're enslaved against your will. I've been through this. Have I been through a rape? Yes. Have I been through being enslaved and assaulted and so forth? Yes. And there's a totally different way. I think these people should be hung. And it's one of those things that I want people to back up what I'm saying and say, look, that's what freedom is when you take somebody who's been raping and enslaving people against their will and you hang them. But this goes back to my first part one, and what exactly is slavery? Do you have a zero tolerance policy for slavery? And most of the times when you go into an African American neighborhood, there's a very high tolerance for slavery. There are people selling drugs on the corner, there are guns, there's liquor, there's every vice you can possibly want in an African American neighborhood. And then they say, hey, look, well, you all were doing slavery back in 1861 before the Civil War. Well, that's completely and totally false. And what happens is that as the country sits, we're all doing civil rights. And what civil rights is that's what slavery is. The police are civil servants, meaning that they are slaves. They're doing slave work. And when you have people that are in the legal field that are telling you that slavery is something else, that's what slavery is. That's what prostitution is. And when we've got people we're spending money on who are guilty of this, most importantly, Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein, and these people are being paid. Well, what is justice? And that's what I'm here to not just talk about. That's what I'm here to do. And that's why we got these radios that we're selling to say, hey, look, if you need justice, if you need to get a hold of me, and there's somebody out in your neighborhood who's doing slavery, who's doing rape, that's what I'm here for. That's why I exist, is to take care of these people. And there have been a lot of people that are standing in my way to say, hey, look, I don't want you to do justice for people that are doing occult child prostitution. I don't want you to give justice to men that are raping women or men that are raping other boys. Just today I saw something where Donald Trump said he wanted to be the Pope, and he had a choice of who's the Pope. Well, the Pope is part of the mob. The Pope is part of an occult child prostitution ring. How are you aiding and abetting these type of people? That's why I'm here, is to ask these questions and get justice for these questions. Because we can't have this guise of people making up stories about what slavery is and that, hey, we should stop lynching. No, we should start lynching. That's how you stop slavery. That's how you stop raping. That's how you stop occult child prostitution. So it's something that I want to open up the forum in a non-segregated forum to hear what people have to say at John Adam Apocalypse, and also give you the chance to join, to say, join as an affiliate or join as a church member to say, hey, look, I want to step up against the mob. There's nobody else that's looking to step up and say, enough of this. And that's what I'm here to do. And, I'm willing to take the rope out and put people up. And that's what it's going to be at some point in time. So, look, hope to hear from you soon on the website. And again, I hope to hear from you even a little later on in getting the radio so we can talk about segregated communication away from people that are doing these evil things in the mob and segregating our conversations from the mob.